Good morning, all of you. You all are welcome in the e-learning classes of the Secular School. Today in this video, we will discuss about the naming of the polyfunctional organic compound. Up to my last video, we have discussed the various compounds containing the complex side chain. But today in this video, we will start the content whenever the organic compound having more than one functional group. And in this situation, one of the functional group is treated as the prefix and second one is treated as a secondary suffix. First of all, we will discuss some of the naming of the functional group. Whenever the two organic compound containing more than one functional group, then out of one is treated as prefix and another one is treated as suffix. Suppose we will take the example of carboxylic acid. Whenever their name is taken as suffixes, so we have to add the oic acid in the end of the primary suffix. On the other hand, whenever this carboxylic acid is taken as prefix, their name is taken as carboxy. So out of these, if the carboxylic acid is taken as prefix, then we have to add the carboxy along with the parent chain. So this is the one example that you have to learn whenever the naming of organic compound is considered. Now you will take the one more example, that is the aldehyde group. You know, in case of the aldehyde, always we have to add the word Al after the end of this Pl, this primary suffix. Whenever this aldehyde is taken as prefixes according to the order of preferences, then we have to add word oxo as a prefix according to the alphabetical order with the other side chain. So this is the second examples of the functional group is there. When the next functional group is ketone, whenever this ketone is taken as prefix, their name is always taken as oxo. While it is taken as a secondary suffix, then we have to add word one in the end of the naming of the organic compound. On the other hand, the next functional group is alcohol. You know, this alcohol is the derivative form of the hydroxy group, and in the naming of the organic compound, at the end of the naming, for alcohol we have to add word ol, or whenever this alcohol is taken as a prefixes on the organic compound, their name is always taken as the hydroxy. So hydroxy is the basic form of the naming of the organic compound for the alcoholic group, then it is taken as a prefixes in the given organic compound. Now the next functional group is, that is the amines group. Whenever this amine is taken as a secondary suffix, we have to add word, that is the amine. On the other hand, whenever this amine is taken as prefix, then we have to add word amino for the naming of the organic compound. So this is the first category of the naming that you have to remember whenever the organic compound name is given. Now the second category of the naming we are taking here, whenever only the secondary suffixes can be used there. एल्कीन और एल्काइन की जब आप बात करेंगे तो फॉर द नेमिंग ऑफ सच टाइप ऑफ द कंपाउंड, always these components are taken as suffixes, not as a prefix. Always remember, this is a basic exception. Whenever the alkene and alkynes are present as a side chain, always we have to take these components as a secondary suffix, not as a prefixes in the name of the organic compound. Now the substituents position. You know, some of the side chain of the organic compound is taken only as a prefixes. In my previous video I have told you how many types of the prefixes are there and what are their category, that you have to remember always. The one type that was alkyl group, and second was the alkoxy group, and third one was the halogen group, and the fourth one that is also included here, that is nitro group. And these component is always taken as prefixes whenever the secondary suffix is present or it is absent, but these component you have to taken always as a prefixes. Whenever any side chain is present, for the naming of the side chain we have to use the word alkyl. Alk stand for number of carbon, and yl we have to add in the end of the word root of the alkyl group. For the alkoxy, this RO group is present. The alkoxy means alk stand for number of carbon, and in the same way for the halogen, F for the fluoro, Cl for chloro, Br for bromo, and I for ido. And on the other hand, for the nitro group, always we have to add word that is the nitro as a prefixes in the organic compound. So this is the first category of the naming that we have done. Now I am taking some miscellaneous examples of the prefixes in the organic compound naming. This nitro I have explained here. Earlier I have explained this nitro, and this vinyl. What do you mean by the term vinyl? The two adjacent carbon when having the double bond together. And whenever this component is taken as a side chain in organic compound, so this is always known as vinyl compound. And in the same way, allyl stands for what? This double bond, and the next carbon of the double bond that known as alkyl group in the organic compound. So this is vinyl, this is alkyl, and this is nitro, always taken as a prefixes in a naming of the organic compound. In some example, you will discuss in the next video how the aromatic compound is considered for the naming one. So whenever the benzene ring is present as a side chain, so then we have to add word phenyl as a prefixes in the given organic compound. Now we will discuss some more examples of the prefixes for the naming of organic compound. Example, whenever the organic compound containing the CH3, the prefix methyl is added in the organic compound, and this branch chain containing the side chain, it having the one side chain, so it is known as isopropyl, or you can say 1-methyl ethyl. In the same way, one more example I am taking here, that is the two subsequent side chain are present in the organic compound. So this is for the naming of this type of the side chain, we have to word that is secondary butyl. Secondary stand for what? The two side chain containing substituents whenever attached in the organic compound, we have to add word the secondary butyl in the organic compound. Now one more example, that is the ethyl group, the simple way. This is the propyl, the 3 carbon containing component, and this is the butyl, the 4 carbon containing component. So in this way, this prefixes whenever the present in the organic compound, that time you have to remember according to the order of preference for the naming, and these subsequent components are added in the name of the organic compound. This is the cases, some basic rules and some basic examples of the functional group, and whenever these more than one type of the functional group are present in the organic compound, that time you have to remember these basic fundamentals. So one by one you have to remember not only the suffixes, you have to also remember the name of the functional group as a prefixes in the organic compound. But now in the next segment you have to remember that is the order of preference of the organic compound. So this order of the naming is very important for the naming segment of organic compound. Now some of the examples when the organic compound having some of the polyfunctional condition. This is the first example that we have to take on here. Here the two components are there, one is Cl, one is Br. You know these two components are added here are halogen, and these halogens always taken as a prefixes in the organic compound. First of all, we have to make a longest possible chain. This component which are taken inside this bracket is the longest possible chain, which comprises the maximum 8 carbon in the structure. So the word root of this compound is octane. All carbon having the single bond there. Now we have to see the position of the side chain. So this is the ethyl one, this one is methyl, this one is methyl, and this is bromo, and this one is chloro. So according to the alphabetical order rule and according to the locant set rule, we have to find the possible name of this compound is, this is the 3 bromo, 2 chloro, 5 ethyl, 4,4 dimethyl octane. So this is the name of this organic compound. So in this way, the order of preference you have to learn first and then start practicing of this type of example in which the more than one type of the functional group are present in the organic compound. Now do practice of these examples with the solution and carefully do the naming of this type of the examples. And all these examples are very important for the naming segment.